Hello and welcome back to the Road to Nexomania. I am the Crushinator. Today we have two excellent teams facing off for you. Kentucky Fried Falstad is going after Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. I'm going to hit them with the caster R. I'm just going to double check if they are playing three. We'll figure it out. So far this week it's been play threes. Technically in this league it is supposed to be a best of three, but you know, things are pretty loose around here. Should we get started in just a moment? While I have you, make sure you go and hit that like button there at the bottom of the stream. Let me know that you're here. Let me know that you're enjoying things. And check out all my other stuff too. Twitter, TikTok, at CrushCasts to see all of the casting content. Let's go to the map select. See what's going on over there, as I have not put a map in. Unbelievable. Who is this guy? We're going to Garden of Terror first. Double checking who actually selected this map. I was so caught up in the 26-minute ARAM story that I forgot to set the calendar and set all this. Looks like this was picked by the blue team. Alright, cool. Let's get into the draft. Alrighty. Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers first to act here. Garden of Terror coming up first. Stukov going to be our ban. What is going on behind me? There is a cat back there doing something. I don't know what. I'm sure I'll find out soon. Alarak banned away. We had some very serious Alarak target bans earlier on my Tuesday match, and it somehow followed into this one. There's no Alaraks are allowed here on Road to Nexomania. There goes Sylvanas here, taken out by Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. What is going on back there? Messing around with something back there. Oh, that goose. Always getting into trouble. Checking out the fourth band here, Anubarak will be removed by Kentucky Fried Falstad. So, Garden of Terror, Falstad, going to be that pick here from Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers, taking their namesake away, just to spite them. Johanna Brightwing going to be the choice here for Honey Badger and Magic Turtle. Johanna has been catching a lot of top bans recently, so it doesn't surprise me to see them come through in the early picks. Brightwing, power pick, and matches the global of Falstad. Strong drafting so far from Kentucky Fried Falstad. May going to be the choice here for Tazak on the tank front. A couple of very sturdy frontliners for our two teams. What is the third pick going to be? Ooh, Deckard. May Deckard is an absolute wall when it comes to area control. So if you're trying to zone people out on Garden of Terror and pick up those channels, it's very, very difficult to walk past those two. If Kentucky Fried Falstad does want to poke out and contest those objectives, they're going to need something either with super long range or something that can very safely go long distances. Or you can pick Deathwing and just cheese the map. If you're ever wondering, how do I cheese Garden of Terror? How do I cheese Alterac Pass? The answer is Deathwing. And you need someone on your team that knows how to play him. Literally invulnerable map-wide interrupts all day long. Offlaner power bands here in Hogger and Blaze. Of course, these teams are going to be looking to clear these minion camps and merc camps as quickly as possible. So I'm thinking about stuff like Sonya, I'm thinking about stuff like Malthiel, Greymane. You can jump on these and clear them very quickly. See what Kentucky Fried Falstad is considering, along with the Johanna here. Vala Thrall for Krogdon and Boto. Thrall not exactly known as a camp taker, but is durable enough to get in there and do it. Feeding Cheshi going for the Orphea, definitely a hero brawler. With some, wave clear is okay. You gotta build into a little bit, but it's not awful. Emsky on the last pick, gonna go Imperious off lane. Interesting. So no, I would say no pure camp takers for Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers here. I mean, Orpheus fine at it, Falstad's fine, Imperius at level 7 becomes kind of okay at it, but I'm guessing it's going to take multiple heroes for Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers to take these camps. Killer Fairy going for Samuro last pick. Wow. Okay. You can cheese Alterac if the minions are alive, I'm pretty sure. But if they kill the minions, I do believe you lose vision. Alright, drafts are in. Here we go! Game number 1. On the left in the blue, we have Kentucky Fried Falstad. Honey Badger is on the Johanna, Killer Fairy on Samuro, Magic Turtle playing Brightwing, Boto on Thrall, and Krogdon on the Vala. Thank you, Boto. On the right in the red, we have Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. Emsky on Imperius, Fading Cheshi on Orpheus, Saber Moon on Deckard, Tazak on the May, and Frank playing Falstad. Oh no. Incorrect portraits have been chosen by Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. Unplayable. Completely unplayable. Teams will meet in the mid here. Honey Badger gathering up Frank. This Killer Fairy warps on forward trying to get those autos. Emsky, tried to get the Celestial Charge there, didn't quite connect. As the wave clear shall now commence. Honey Badger in a bit of trouble there, but has the Unstoppable to move away. Oh, Boto, though, is going to get caught by Imperius, chased out there. Great body blocks from Tazak. That is first blood going over to Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. Rotation on down to the bottom side as we're approaching the 1 minute mark, when I expect to see some camps spawning on in. They checking this rotation as we see that Bruiser camp spawning in. They're going to fire that up. Maybe, kind of. No, they're going to go to the siege first. Get the siege going. Vala and Brightwing on the case there. Falstad doing a pretty decent job with Samuro here. We'll see if Killer Fairy's got any hearth tricks to get that health back. Bottom side siege camp now being worked on by 3 members of Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. Picking that up there. Thrall going to be soloing this top side camp here for Kentucky Fried Falstad. It's a little bit mana intensive, but, you know, Thrall does fine at it. So far, no one on the side of Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers going after the top side camps. Instead, they're going to get the mid cleared away. Possibly look for a rotation here. Tazak coming across is going to see that they are not even close to done with this camp. See if anyone's going to come through and help. Saber Moon is here. Emsky coming up as well. Nice slow. Magic Turtle possibly in some trouble here. That is Brightwing going down. Good instincts from Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. And they're going to get this camp steal. That is the hard part of being greedy on those camp takes and going for multiple at the same time. The enemy can step up and punish. Top lane camp was finished up, though, by Kentucky Fried Falstad. That's going to be pushing on forward. Cheshi, ooh, Tazak doing a good job of distracting the minions. Cheshi's going to get a free channel. Boto didn't see that the channel was completing. That's going to let Falstad release to the top lane and deal with this big wave push. Smurro now dealing with the mid. Looks like we got a collapse here on the bottom side. Honey Badger going forward, gathering up 2. Nice heals, though, from Deckard, keeping those potions ready for the retreat. That is a lot of rubies on the ground. They're in the lane. They're going to expire. So a big old ruby knock by Deckard. Nice spear onto 2. Blinded, though, is Cheshi. A lot of Orphea's damage does come from that empowered auto attack. Ooh, big spear out onto Brightwing. Magic Turtle gonna get the self-cleanse, but is walking right into a trap there. That is Brightwing going down. That's the trouble with May Deckard, is Brightwing until level 10 comes around and you get that blink heal. It's very difficult to find a way out when Deckard's got the triangle, May's got the circle, just covering all areas of exit. Oh, Killer Fairy in some trouble there. Frank has been stacking those Qs and is up to 43 right now. Doing a great job here versus the Samuro clones. Seed is activating. MC coming around the backside looking for a charged target. We got two there. Ooh, it doesn't go for it. That was looking like a perfect stack. Oh, the Shield Glare isn't there, and neither is the Feral Spirit. That's going to be another channel going over to Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. All members of the red side here on the top lane. They got themselves a quick 2-0 on these points. Kentucky Fried Falstad going to have to up their game on these interrupts. Because we're going to see a very quick objective at this rate. Bruiser Camp taken on the top side of the map here. 3 on the low side for Kentucky Fried Falstad, pushing on forward. See if Falstad's going to stick around on the top side with this Bruiser Camp and force Samuro to stay. Vala grabbing the mid siege as the right side siege is picked up by the red team. Boto coming across, sees the camp is being taken by 3. Saber Moon is here. Falstad coming on down to the mid lane here, going to be ready to rotate into the fight. Samuro still top. This is where Kentucky Fried Falstad... Oh, they're going after Frank here in the mid, but this is going to mean a quick channel. Here come the Garden Terrors for Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. Possibly the earliest Garden of Terror objective phase that I have seen in ages. Less than 6 minutes in, we see the Red Terrors on the way. Boto in trouble, trying to run it on out of there. Not going to be so lucky as Johanna and Brightwing. Thrall barely got out, but that's a double kill for Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. They've got their 10s, and they've got this objective pushing. You see the Angelic Armaments, Crushing Jaws, and Mighty Gust selected so far. There's the Stay a While and Listen for Deckard. May's still thinking about whether it's going to be the Ice Wall or the Avalanche, as mid's starting to take some damage. Up on the top side, Falstad now pushing versus Samuro. Ooh, it is Avalanche here for May. So watch for those flanks here from Tazak, trying to bring the backline to the front. Midfort will be saved by Kentucky Fried Falstad for now. Unless Emsky can find a quick spear target. Brogdon got to watch out. Little poke forward, and that will be Midfort going down. Bottom fort fell as well to this pressure. Oh, Samuro goes down top. Frank picking up that kill. And gets out with their life there. Bottom keep actually taking some damage through all of that as well with the push with the siege camp. Wow, huge value from this very early objective. That's going to be all 3 forts down and half of a keep. Here at the 7-minute mark on Garden of Terror. This is pretty unheard of to be advancing at this speed on this map. Oh, they're coming in. They're looking for this camp. There's still 2 minions left, and here comes the cavalry. Tazak going in there, has the ult ready. Crushing Jaws comes on out, not going to capture 2. Big unstoppable falling sword from Johanna denies a lot, but camp still goes over to Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. Boto on the wrong side of things will go down. Krogdon stunning everybody. Tazak going forward to try to slow Brightwing, but there's that blink heal coming on through. Still, the area denial too much for the Pixie Dragon. Root out onto Samuro. Honey Badger being chased down. There is the run-in, and that is going to be a triple kill. Possibly a quad, as Vala is now back as well. This looks like this keep is going down. 13-11 advantage right now for Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. Look at this. Are they just going to keep pushing on forward? They are feeling themselves right now with this Bruiser camp. If they can find a couple of picks here on the core, that's a double charge. Boto in trouble, gets out of the stun zone. But that is Samuro falling. And absolute speed run going on right now. Will they continue? It looks like they're not looking at the core just yet. Emski just looking for a turnaround here as Tazak heals up. The Celestial Charge does not land. Falling Sword from Johanna to chase forward. Polymorph is out onto Emski, forces the Angelic Armaments. Tazak still pretty healthy in the mix here. But finally, Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers will release. Everyone's out of mana. They're all going back to the base. But right now, Kentucky Fried Falstad must be absolutely reeling from the pace here on Garden of Terror. Seed is spawning. We're back to 0-0 on these points. Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers not too worried about this one capture. As Tazak comes across. Finds the dismounts there as we're at 14-12 in levels. A fight would definitely be favoring Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers right now as they are up 10-0 on kills. Frank pushing this camp forward here in the mid lane. Imperious working on the Bruiser camp on the top side. Frank possibly looking at Samuro here. Killer Fairy trying to get up to this wave, but here comes Frank. Here's the big bomb. 98 stacks on that Hammerang quest. Gusted in, but that's just the clones. Killer Fairy pops the Blade Storm. Oh no, Frank went to the top side for the barrel roll, did not chase on forward. Big fight here in the mid. Tazak gonna be okay. Super Potions now on the ground here, gonna keep May nice and healthy. Big stun onto Krogdon. Falling Sword from Honey Badger allows Fala to escape there. Has the Unstoppable to bust through the Scroll of Sealing themselves. Pretty shrewd play here from Johanna, but we're starting to run out of tools as the pressure keeps piling on from Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. Wow, big damage into the back here. Tazak trying to chase forward onto Magic Turtle. Mid wall going down. Next seed is available here. Looks like we are going to see Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers head on back to that one. Samuro coming on down to help the fight, but currently down 3 levels and a talent tier is Kentucky Fried Falstad. They're going to grab what camps they can here. I'd love to see them just stay split, grab that XP. Oh no, Frank is going to get a gust. I thought this camp was going to be an easy take, but here they come. Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers have turned this into a fight. Thrall goes down, camp is stolen. Tazak in the mix here, trying to stop the retreats. Deckard can't get the quick route. Magic Turtle in some trouble here. Oh, it's going to go down to the Lightning Rod of Falstad. Double kill for Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers, as they have been absolutely unstoppable this game. How you doing, McExter? Welcome back. Thrall going to be back in a couple seconds here. Brightwing in another 10. Honey Badger a little bit low here in the front line. As Falstad keeps throwing in those big-time Hammerangs. Has the crippling hammer online now as well. Tazak moves forward. Triple root coming on out here. Thrall in trouble, but staying alive for now. Killer Fairy moving forward. But look at those Deckard potions just getting so much healing with that level scaling. Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers just not worried about it here. We've got 4 catapults on the core right now.
Blue team's core is under attack.
Shielding is about to go down. We'll see if how much comes off here. Down to 97, 94, 92% from those catapults. We are only 12 minutes, 45 seconds in. So those catapults aren't doing, 3% a shot like they do in the later game. Honey Badger gathering him up. Emski not going to be able to get onto the point in time. Tazak keeps wanting to chase on forward here. Honey Badger has the falling sword to escape. Right now, Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers back up to 2 out of 3 seed points. Next one is spawning in the vicinity here. Frank keeping this wave push to create some space for the next objective. Oh, Boto is a little bit far out. Emski wants a stab. Goes in, is going to get it, but is interrupted there. Honey Badger on the low side, I believe, still has the shield back. There it is. Unstoppable comes on out as the angelic armaments converge. Killer Fairy coming in to help here. Boto roots onto 2. There's the Earthquake to catch, but Boto may have gone a little too far forward. That is Thrall going down. Emsky once again trying to grab that charge. Frank moving on up. Falling Sword is going to try to get Vala back to safety, but there's the sleep, and Emsky finally lands that charge. Vala goes down. It is a double kill. Frank trying to chase down Killer Fairy. Got a shred of a camp and a catapult on the core, but it looks like mid-keep going to be the focus for now. Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers still with that 3-level lead. We'll finish off the mid-structure. Can they find another pick? Looks like they're not going to stick around for a core push. They're just going to wait, grab the seed, and try to find their level 20. Minions quickly cleared away, and this looks like it will be undeniably another Garden Terror, and the camp will despawn. Twenty's about to be here. This looks like a death push right now. Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers wasting no time, moving straight forward to the core. Shielding is gone on Honey Badger. Double spear. Magic Turtle taking a huge hit there. As Crushing Jaws only gathers up the clones. Gust only hitting those clones as well. Emsky teleporting into the backline, trying to get this end on Boto. Core shielding is down as Samuro falls. There goes Imperius in trade. Thrall alone on that backside there will face judgment as the core goes down past 50%. Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers, not immortal through this one, but a dominant force nonetheless. They are going to pick up the victory here in game number 1. GG. Very solid performance there. Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers turning it on. The first objective sub 7 minutes. Going through and getting half of a keep down, as well as all the forts, and the rest of the story was kind of told from there. Check out the post game here. Let's update the scoreboard while we have a chance. There we go. Check out the stats here. Krogdon on the Vala for Kentucky Fried Falstad, 51,500 hero damage in the effort. It was Fading Cheshi and the Orphea, top hero damage there, just getting ahead of Frank on the side of Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. Take a quick look at the talent builds for those who are interested, and we'll get ready for a game 2. So keep an eye on the chat over here, right? Here we go. Savage Drogo, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Wow, great. All right, welcome back. We are getting ready for game number 2 here. It looks like we are going to be doing just a best of 3. We might still go to game number 3, you never know, but that is the plan here in the lobby. Right now, Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers up 1-0 over Kentucky Fried Falstad, but we'll see if the blue side can bring it on back here in game number 2. Let's go to map select. We are going to Infernal Shrines next, once again chosen by Kentucky Fried Falstad. Draft is up, so let's jump on in. Alrighty. My co-catter is asleep. Poor baby goose. Alright, first to act here will be Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. We'll see if there's going to be any major changes in the draft strategy. It's always interesting for me as a caster. Like, I still think of, you know, NGS as the, you know, the main season league, and we've got our off-season leagues, and, you know, it's always great to have teams, you know, taking the game seriously. That's what makes it fun. But I also like to see teams really stretching their limits. Like coming in, trying out different kind of drafts, trying out different kind of heroes. Because I feel like that's another big part of what makes the game fun. You know, That's not for everybody. Some people, they just have their two heroes. They want to play their two heroes, and that's how they go about it. I would much rather play a different hero every day than just keep slamming the same one over and over. That's kind of my style. Sylvanas, going to be the ban after the Malthael is removed by Kentucky Fried Falstad. See what this fourth ban is going to be. We saw the Anubarak, I believe, taken away in game number 1. Going to stick with the Alarak ban here. Joe and Gall Rescue Rangers, first to act. Infernal Shrines, you're thinking about those big bruisers. Might be looking at a Blaze or a Hogger here. Ooh, Frank gonna opt for the Vala. Hard to go wrong with the Vala. Honey Badger going back to that Johanna from game number 1. Magic Turtle gonna give Anduin a shot this time around. Taking, once again, that healer and tank battery before the mid-ban. It does leave bruiser options open. Last time, neither team really picked their bruiser in the early going. Ooh, Fading Cheshi gonna show some Oriole gameplay here. Oriole Vala, a bit of an old school combo, but still potent. See if they're gonna throw a Zarya on top of that or a Medivh. Tazak going for the Orphea. Looks like we've got some role swaps, unless we see some hero swaps here. We do have a new player coming in for Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. Hebrew Hammer has joined the lobby. So that could have changed up the roles here for Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. Diablo banned out by Kentucky Fried Falstad. Taking out the Diablo. Just limiting the tank options here as they already have Johanna. There goes Hogger. See what the bruiser is going to be. There's still plenty of good ones left, but I feel like Blaze kind of stands out. But, you know, if you're not comfortable on Blaze, if you've got another plan, that's totally viable. Krogdon says, I got it, no problem. Give me that Blaze for Kentucky Fried Falstad. Fourth pick, gonna need some damage. What do we got? Ooh. This time, Kentucky Fried is gonna pick up the Falstad. Last two picks here for Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. We got some decent beef there. They've already got their Vala and Orpheus. Their damage profile's pretty well rounded out. Malthael's already banned. I want to say I wouldn't mind an Imperious again here. Get that percent damage on the front. Leoric would do some good work there. Emsky going to try the Imperious again. Hebrew Hammer opting for the Anubarak here. Ooh, Killer Fairy going for the Genji. So we have Samuro game number 1. Now we got the Genji along with the Anduin. Definitely strong for diving on top of Oriole, though Oriole's a pretty good save healer. So unless you're targeting Oriole, even then you can do the Self-Crystal Aegis. We'll have to see how adept Kentucky Fried Falstad is at pulling off that dive combo. Won't have to wait and see much longer, so we're loading in. Here we go, it's game number 2. On the left in the blue, we have Kentucky Fried Falstad. Honey Badger on the Johanna, Magic Turtle playing Anduin, Boto on the Falstad, Killer Fairy playing Genji, and Krogdon is on the Blaze. On the right in the red, it is Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. Tazak on the Vala. Fading Cheshi playing Oriole. Emsky on Imperious. Frank is playing Orphea. And Hebrew Hammer is on the Anubarak. Let's do it here in game number 2. Checking our first level quests. We've got Q quest here for Vala. Ooh, Imperious going for the Consuming Flame here. I was thinking Imperious in the draft for the burn the impure percent damage at level 1, but that is not what we're going to see. Instead, going for a little bit of extra AoE and wave clear is Emsky. So it's going to be up to Vala to try to burst down that front line, but is going for the burst Q here. which is more of a backline assassination type talent. So we'll have to see how this damage profile works out for Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. Falstad did ultimately go for the Hammering Quest Qs at level 1. He's going to be trying to stack and put the damage into an Uberak, another tank that does pretty well at negating spell damage. Honey Badger taking some hits there as, this time Orphea going for Shadow Waltz. Of course, we have a different Orphea player this game. Frank picking that one up rather than Fading Cheshi. Checking out the Shadow Waltz build here rather than the Dread setup. Uh-oh, Boto coming into the wrong neighborhood here. Nice pick off. Killer Fairy, uh-oh, may have charged in a little bit too aggressively. Does manage to get out of there. But Falstad will fall as first blood to Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. This means we got ourselves a left side camp steal here for the red squad. Picking that up, no problem. Checking out our off lane here. Looks like Krogdon trying to rotate on through. Uberhammer trying to guess the juke, but guessing incorrectly. Curious on the top side. We'll see a little bit of that extra wave clear from Solarian's fire. We'll see if it's still going to be the Molten Armor talent on 7 to get those sweeping auto attacks. Honey Badger, ooh, gathering up 2 there, nice slow. Killer Fairy stepping forward, looking for an opportunity. Honey Badger now being keyed onto, nice protect, stop by, Killer Fairy. Boto in trouble with the long updraft, does manage to get away. Oh, Emsky nearly getting the catch there. Shrine is activating in a few seconds here. Johanna headed back to base to get that mana up. Krogdon just trying to clear this mid. No one did manage to take the bottom camp here, as our shrine will now be the focus. Hammer staying pretty far forward there. Has the move to get away from Krogdon. Solid minion lead so far for Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. We'll see when Hebrew Hammer's going to try to get in there, though. Dives into the back, stun onto 3. Magic Turtle turns around with the root, but it is going to be Vala going down. Nice pickup there for Kentucky Fried Falstad. Can they move it into more? Hebrew Hammer being body blocked. Manages to escape. Krogdon turns on the Adrenaline Stim Pack and is now clearing away these minions. Vala and Orphea not with the team here on the way back. I don't think they're going to get here in time to contest. Yeah, looks like Kentucky Fried Falstad is going to be picking up this Frozen Punisher first. Bottom lane prepped and ready to go. Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers here on the defense. Imperious off to soak. Hebrew Hammer going to jump it over the wall. Take a few puncheroos there from the Icy Lad. But it looks like a pretty standard objective clear here for Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. Killer Fairy taking quite a chunk there on that poke. Bottom camp is rolling, but Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers, they know it's happening. They've got Honey Badger kind of pinned here. The shielding is gone. Hebrew Hammer chasing on forward. Dread is going to connect as well. Magic Turtle gets the pull. Emsky looking for one. Oh, just misses on the Killer Fairy. That's going to be Genji just getting away. Unfortunate there. Camp now being picked up by Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. A little while we're here, camp. Hammer coming right across there, just face checking that bush. Imperious waiting on the top side. All the members of Kentucky Fried Falstad are here for a potential fight, but Krogdon's going to have to split off here to answer the pressure from Imperius. Looks like no invade here from Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. Instead, they're just going to work on their own mid-camp here. No biggie. Right now, Kentucky Fried Falstad a little bit closer to level 10. They'll have a short window with their 10s. We'll see if maybe they can start a fight. 10s are here. Starting to get locked in. There is the light bomb combo with the falling sword here. Killer Fairy moves in with the X strike. Big gust into the corner. Hebrew Hammer trying to get behind the wall. Will do it. Emski. Ooh, nearly got the kill there onto Killer Fairy. Nobody going down. Over on the side of Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. You saw those ults fly. X strike, Mighty Gust, Falling Sword, Light Bomb, and the bunker here. For Cho and Gall Rescue, for Kentucky Fried Falstad. Krogdon finding themselves in the wrong neighborhood here. Will be chased down and taken down. As for the heroics on the side of Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers, looking at the Cocoon, Eternal Feast, Crystal Aegis, Rain of Vengeance, and Angelic Armaments. Shaman Camp to be stolen here. Bottom fort did ultimately get taken out there by Kentucky Fried Falstad in the off lane. Shaman Camp is stolen. Right side Shaman Camp not taken just yet. They've got 10 seconds to rip that one. Vala, who heading back to base in a risky spot, does manage to escape though. Shrine is ready to go. Vala making their way back to the battlefield. Bruiser Camp's actually proxying the wave here. As now the channel has been started. Up 10 minions here. Hebrew Hammer starts to walk it on in. Stun into the back. There's an extra follow-up. Falling Sword. Oh, it was a little bit too late. Light Bomb went off first. Honey Badger pops the Unstoppable, but doesn't really have anywhere to go. Is going to double back with Anduin's help. Emski, though, not going to let that happen. Gets the finish. Hebrew Hammer going in way deep there on the left. We'll live to tell the tale for now. Killer Fairy on the way out. Krogdon managed to escape. But the shrine is taken over here by Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. All the while, this top Shaman Camp was doing some work, will be quickly removed. This objective belongs to Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers.
Red team has summoned an arcane punishment.
Only fort down so far is the off-lane push from Kentucky Fried Falstad. Taken out there in the bottom lane. This Punisher down to half already. I imagine it's not going to get too much more. Oh, Boto taking a huge chunk of damage there. Still managing to get away. Stepping up hard here is Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. Taking the fort down to half, possibly more here. They don't really want to fight under fort range, though. Gonna come across and look for yet another camp steal. Let me take a look at this experience. Currently 2,100 mercenary experience on the side of Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. Only adding to that now. Gust has to be used here from Falstad to disengage that fight, but like I was saying, only 294. But basically only one camp taken for Kentucky Fried Falstad. Both teams posturing here between lanes. Hebrew Hammer looking for Boto, not going to get it. Hebrew Hammer and Tazak lie in wait. Ooh, Cocoon goes out onto Anduin. They're going to step up here and try to get a blow-up kill. Emski in range. Unstoppable from Johanna is going to be enough. Honey Badger using that ult to great effect off of the Cocoon. X strike from Killer Fairy trying to get the end onto Frank, but will not get it. Right side camp now to be picked up by Chongal Rescue Rangers. No problem at all. Looks like both teams converging on the bottom camp right now. Boto right alongside Hebrew Hammer. Right now the offlaners are locked in battle on the top side, so it will be a 4v4 if they choose to fight. Really about who catches who with the first round of CC. Killer Fairy does the dash in there with the Genji Bomb. Unstoppable onto the members of the blue side is Hebrew Hammer using that shielding to keep that health high. They don't have anywhere to retreat to right now. Here comes Emski on the top side. Will be gusted away. Killer Fairy, wants a reset. There's an X strike, but goes in too far. They use the cocoon. Genji might have cooldowns coming out of this. Not able to use it. Genji goes down. 4 kills to 1 here for Chongal Rescue Rangers. They have closed that experience gap that was opened earlier on. Very nicely done. Despite the large minion experience lead, the heroes and mercenaries have definitely made up for it here for Chongal Rescue Rangers. Krogdon working on this top shrine as it's activating in about 10 seconds. Top fort, I should say. Uncontested there. Emski trying to slow down Krogdon. Did go with that level 7, so Emski is going to be a wave clear machine. Camp being focused now from Chongal Rescue Rangers, no problem at all. Johanna trying to use those spinning hammers to scout out the situation. Here comes Blaze. Imperious still in mid for now. Could be a brief 5v4. They don't pounce. There's the bomb here from Johanna delivered. Nice stasis though. On to Frank. Killer Fairy now with nowhere to go was looking for those resets. Genji on the top side will go down. Honey Badger being chased out but has the blinds to stop Tazak. Here comes Emski. Sword activation. Ooh. Krogdon is slowed. There it is. The swords connect and Blaze will fall. Mortar Punisher coming on out as well off the back of that double kill. Chongal Rescue Rangers showing they can turn it on again. Manubrak on the top side does find Anduin. Does not throw out the second stun, though. Bottom fort falls. Falstad pushing top lane here to try to keep Imperious out of the fight. Falstad will return to the base to defend. This keep wall is absolutely going down. Here comes Boto, immediately thrown down to half health by Orphea. Emski in the area, going to be visiting for this clear. Hebrew Hammer feels the cavalry coming and backs away. Goodness gracious me, I've got the yawns. 18 to 17 right now for Chongal Rescue Rangers. We know that the next... Oh, we don't know where the next one is. There we go. Arcane Shrine just popped onto the map on the top lane there. Right now, a slight advantage on structures for Kentucky Fried Falstad. How you doing, Goon? Hope you're well today. Possible catch in the mid here. Killer Fairy sees the rotation. Nice scout from Hebrew Hammer. So we're going to have our shrine being called out in just a moment here. They're looking. Tazak doesn't want to step too far forward. Hebrew Hammer sees Honey Badger on the way. Bottom camp is started. Double stun onto the top is their follow-up. Eternal Feast comes on out. Killer Fairy stunned in the midst of it. Light Bomb still stuns too. Big shielding for Genji. Emski's portals on in with that level 16 talent. Hebrew Hammer. Ooh, trying to catch them, but just too many unstoppables here. Johanna put into the cocoon next. Honey Badger still high health, has the Unstoppable to walk it away. There's the bunker from Blaze as well. Honey Badger going to step on in there, make sure to get that 25 armor. Nice peel stun from Krogdon. It looked like Imperius was winding up for a giant double kill there. Mid fort will definitely be going down. About a level ahead still are Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. And I was expecting a Shrine Call a lot earlier, but it should be coming up right about now. Now. Now? Now. It's coming up now. Damn it. Level 20s are here, though. Hebrew Hammer going to step up, looking for a target. Hey, they got called. Called it. Shrine activating in the top lane here as the bullying continues from Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers, just walking straight up and saying, we got this camp, you're not going to do nothing about it, Buster. And that is the accent they speak when they do that. You ain't gonna do nothing about it there, Buster. Mercy. 20's about to be here, though, for Kentucky Fried Falstad. Blaze trying to catch a little of that soak mid before coming up to join the team. Just a shred left. There it is. Level 20s for both sides. Minion lead has been established. Falstad's going for big plays here on the low side. Gets the Wind Tunnel Gust onto 2. Emski and Hebrew Hammer trying to rejoin the team through the top way. X-Strike from Killer Fairy comes on out. The Falling Sword upgrade is now online, but Genji is going to be the one going down first. Honey Badger gets into the bunker as Boto not going to be so lucky. Magic Turtle stunned onto 2 with that Light Bomb, but it's mostly to retreat here. Honey Badger without another shield is down to 550, gets healed up. Hebrew Hammer Epicenter connects, and that is Johanna to fall. Triple kill to the side of Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. Looks like they're deciding on how to split the team here. Emski's going to work on the minions, the rest of the crew going to stay up here as 4 and do some siege damage. Blaze and Anduin just trying to get something done on the map here while they have a few seconds. $20 versus 20 now. 6 seconds on Genji, 10 on Falstad, 22 on Johanna.
Red team has summoned an arcane Punisher.
Punisher is finally claimed here by Emski. I would have loved to hold that off to go clear that mid lane before bringing it down, but honestly, it's pretty fine at this point. There's the jump stun onto 2. Hebrew Hammer pounces as well as Emski. Killer Fairy. Light Bomb onto 3 there. X-Strike gets them out of targeting trouble. Hebrew Hammer has to hit the rewind to get away. Boto, gigantic gust into the corner, but Johannes put into the cocoon. Can Hebrew Hammer survive? No! That is an Uberak going down. Krogdon tries to turn it around with another group stun. Tazak in big trouble here. Blinding Flash gets the kill onto Vala. 2 kills now for the side of Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. Keep did go down, but it doesn't look like the core will be scratched here. Emski, oh, he's going after Falstad right now. Boto gets away, but forces Honey Badger to use that ult. The Falling Sword is not a pick that we see a lot. Usually we see the Blessed Shield for the start of an engage so that others can follow up on, but they've got the Genji Light Bomb engage. And honestly, Johanna's been using it to pretty good effect here versus the Anubarak Imperius stun train. So, you know, it doesn't have the same initiative. It's more reactive. But they have used it for a couple light bomb combos, and they have used it pretty effectively for the saves. So I'm not slamming the pick just yet. I'd say Honey Badger is doing a pretty good job with it. Camp's pushing across the map right now. Top lane's kind of collapsing with these catapults. Someone's going to have to deal with that shortly. Looks like that is being dealt with by Kentucky Fried Falstad. Going to clear out the Shaman Camp and catapult as well. As our next shrine, Frozen Shrine, is getting ready to spawn in the bottom lane. Shaman Camp going to be picked up here, no problem. Both teams doing a good job of staying in the relative vicinity to each other, just in case a quick fight does break out. Really moving together here, not wanting to be picked off by this Genji at all. Got a siege camp down here that could possibly be done. 5 members showing on the top side of the map. That should be a trigger here. And it is. Kentucky Fried Falstad is going to claim this mid camp. In a little bit of a stalemate position for now until the objective forces these two teams together. Boto moving way forward there, and here comes an Uberak looking for trouble. Thinks better of it, though. Looks like a big rotation up to Blaze on the top side. Krogdon mounts up, but is going the unsafe way here. Uberak does the rewind, is going to catch up to Blaze here. Eternal Feast comes on out. Big save from 2, Anduin and Boto. Light Bomb push into the corner, huge stun and X strike. Oh my goodness, it's a triple kill, it's gonna be a quad. Boto starts it out with the wind tunnel, and then Genji Bomb goes in for the stun. Johanna finishes it off with the Heaven's Fury. Gigantic combo here from Kentucky Fried Falstad. Can they move across the map and get this win? Frank using the Shadow Waltz to get away. Falling Sword does connect. Nice chastise timing, and Frank will go down. That is a staggered kill. And here comes Kentucky Fried Falstad. We've got about 20 seconds here to take this out. And then 4 members are back. This could be close. Keep goes down. Core is now vulnerable. Honey Badger a little bit low on health right now. 5 seconds until they're back. Core shielding is gone, and here they come. Wind tunnel into the core here. Bunker comes on out. Killer Fairy a little bit low. Core down to 50%. Honey Badger has the unstoppable there. Core down to 30. Falstad going to be the first to go down here. Krogdon in trouble, but it will be enough. The charge across the map is good. Kentucky Fried Falstad evens up the series. What a huge combo there on the top keep. Kentucky Fried Falstad with the long enough death timers finish their team kill and grab the victory to get this series to 1-1. Let's go to the postgame. Checking out the stats here. Honey Badger on the Johanna. Top hero damage by a chunk at 51,000 for Kentucky Fried Falstad. Frank on the Orphea here, 64,000 for the side of Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. Take a look at those talent builds, and we'll get ready for Game 3. Let's update the scoreboard. There we go. Excellent, excellent stuff. They were looking for. All right, welcome back. We are getting ready for a game number 3 in this best of 3 matchup. Kentucky Fried Falstad striking back versus Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. They're on map number 2, and we are going to map number 3 right now. It's gonna be, it's Haunted Mines. Ooh, Haunted Mines in competitive. How is that possible? It's possible thanks to CCS and the Nexomania madness that says no map bans are allowed, all maps are in the pool. So, let's go do some drafts on Haunted Mines. Here we go. Here we go. Haunted Mines. Oh, I gotta change who picked it. This was picked by Joe and Gall Rescue Rangers. Alarak Band, Stukov Band, what else is new? Man, I love this Straff song. Oh, it's so nice to be able to move my back. I had such bad back pain, specifically yesterday, but honestly throughout this week has not been good, and it's finally coming back down again. It's nice. It's very nice. Imperious banned away here by Kentucky Fried Falstad. Don't want to see that come through anymore. And Johanna banned away by Joe and Gall Rescue Rangers. All right. A little bit of tit for tat there in the early bans as Killer Fairy opting for that old Haunted Mines favorite, Sylvanas. Let's see, Joe and Gall Rescue Rangers. They've got the double pick and response here. Are they going to just go full camp mode? Are they going to go after the objective? Sieging is definitely very important on this map. Tazak opts for Tychus and Fading Cheshi, going for the Rhaegar. I like it. I like those two picks here for Haunted Mines. Magic Turtle immediately picking up that Anduin. Anduin and Sylvanas on the same team. Do these people even read the lore? Unbelievable. Kentucky Fried Falstad. Oh, Boto wants it back. The Falstad is chosen. Joe and Gall Rescue Rangers. Now they're going to get rid of some bruiser types. There goes the Blaze. Will we see the Hogger ban here from Kentucky Fried Falstad? You know what I would like to see on this map? I would like to see a Gazlo. Who's got the Gazlo for me? Give me those turrets around the mine entrances. Give me the bomb toss. Malthiel gonna be banned out. I want to see some big-time Gazlo gamers. Who's got the guts? Show me! Joe and Gall Rescue Rangers. Thinking about what good heroes to pick and not what I want them to pick, which honestly, we'll see what fits their strategy here. Frank going for the Li Ming, Hebrew Hammer on the Varian. Tychus and Li Ming along with this Varian. Very, very potent combination. They are going to be looking to charge out of those shadows, out of the pits. Grab those single kills. Although Anduin is on the other side there. But Anduin's pull is on a lot longer cooldown than Varian's charge. Krogdon going for Sonya, and Honey Badger will take a Nubarak. Very strong siege composition here picked up by Kentucky Fried Falstad. Emsky on the last pick here is going to pick Gazlo. Because I said so. And you all know it'd be the Gaz show. Come on, Emsky. Emsky, 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 Emsky. Show me the Gazlo. It's Artanis! It's even better than Gazlo. Boom. Boom. Can you believe it? Well, Joe and Gall Rescue Rangers have taken the best hero in Heroes of the Storm. Ken, Fading Cheshi, 1v5. Oh, is it Emsky now? They're switching all around. They're fighting for the opportunity to play Artanis. All right, good stuff.
Heroes.
Here we go. It's game number 3. Amazing stuff. On the left in the blue, once again, Kentucky Fried Falstad. Magic Turtle on the Anduin. Boto on Falstad. Magic Turtle playing Anduin. Honey Badger on the Anubarak. And it's Krogdon on the Sonya. On the right in the red, we have Joe and Gall Rescue Rangers. Emsky on... it's the Artanis. Frank is on Li Ming, fading Cheshi on Rhaegar, Hebrew Hammer on the Varian, and Tazak playing Rhaegar. Rhaegar? No, Tychus. Fading Cheshi's playing Rhaegar. Yes. Looks like the collapse is going to be onto the top side here. Frank getting some chip damage in as the vision is so rudely taken by Kentucky Fried Falstad. Ooh, they do find a route here onto Varian. Stun lands onto Tazak. As right now, nobody in the bottom lane. Looks like Sonya and Artanis thinking about heading that way. As we do have a disconnect here. Looks like a pause will be coming on out. Alright, back into the action here. Siege on the top side from Kentucky Fried Falstad. Oh, Killer Fairy taking huge hits there. Still manages to get away just barely. Meanwhile, Artanis and Sonya continue to slap each other about. We're at the 1 minute mark, which means the camps are online. Looks like they're both jumping directly on the neutral camps. As one does. Top side taken, bottom side taken. Rhaegar heading back to the safe camp here. Full team from Kentucky Fried Falstad doing their safe camp. Brogdon just staying off the map for now. Oh, Nubarak fishing here on the top side, but top wall nearly completely taken down there. Camp taking a little bit longer there as Fading Cheshi was solo, but it does ultimately fall. Killer Fairy keeping this wall suppressed. Ooh, Hebrew Hammer doesn't quite have the level 4 just yet, but that will have to be respected here at about half a level. Mines should be opening, I believe it's a 3 minute mark here on Haunted Mines. Varian is now ready to go. They're going to try to control the vision. Or not. They're just going to try to come down here and kill Sonya. Oh no, Hebrew Hammer's been slowed. Brogdon, though, no chance. Taunted and removed. Mine's getting ready to open on up here. Because now Varian will stop to grab this vision back. Always nice to be the one in control of the vision when you're the gank comp. Now, the tradition on Haunted Mines for the longest while, as we watch the mines open. Oh my goodness. There's the boss. The tradition for a long time has been nobody goes and does it. But if we take a look down here, looks like Magic Turtle, Honey Badger, checking it out here as, ooh, we got a kill onto Sylvanas here on the top side. But Kentucky Fried Falstad, they are doing the objective. They're down there getting things done. Uh-oh. Speaking of getting things done, Hebrew Hammer coming on through, looking for trouble here. All 5 members of Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers trying to find whoever's taking all these skulls. Krogdon has shown themselves. Hebrew Hammer and crew coming on through. Krogdon realizes, oh no, they've come to the wrong neighborhood. There's the taunt and the damage. There goes Sonya. All the while, though, Boto has been chasing through the top side. Hebrew Hammer wants a charge. Just barely out of range, though. Emski? Ooh. It's considering a swap, but it's usually a pretty good idea not to swap yourself directly under a fort. Couldn't quite get the phase prism there. Sonya back on the battlefield, grabbing some XP there in the bottom lane. 44 skulls remaining in the mines. Taunt goes out. Ooh, Killer Fairy nearly went down. Emski, oh! Just a little bit short on that swap attempt, trying to get Killer Fairy back into the mix. They will try to finish out this wall. They will. Camps are back up again. As we see re-entering the mines here. Is Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. Oh, they're setting the trap. They're setting the trap. Will they take the bait? They're thinking about it. I see them hovering. They're going to come on out, find the taunt. There goes Anduin. They're going to head back into the mines. Working on the top side camps, though, is Kentucky Fried Falstad. Oh, they're going to try to come out here on the top side and get a gank on this camp. Can they wrap around in time? They can't get the camp, but maybe they can find a kill here. Swap goes out onto Honey Badgers, already dug away. Oh no, there's the dig cooldown. Still not enough. Anubarak will fall. Tychus gathering up a couple of those skulls on the low side. Hebrew Hammer trying to deal with this siege, or the sapper camp. As they do come on through and work on this wall. Safe Siege, the only one left here for Kentucky Fried Falstad. Gonna go ahead and get that marching through the top lane. And it looks like the objective boss gonna be the call here for Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. I think we can see that through here. Yeah, let's watch this. Just watch them down there. They're beating it up. Look at that. I can't zoom in or else you can't see it. There they go, picking up those skulls. Isn't that cool? Isn't that a cool feature of the map? All the while, though, top fort being taken out here. Oh, the Hebrew Hammer is caught. Emsky trying to chase forward, gets a quick swap on a Magic Turtle. Anduin trying to walk it away here, but Tezak is locked on. Anduin goes down. Killer Fairy will be next. Honey Badger gets charged, taunted. Triple kill for the side of Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers, and they will have a golem on their back here in just a moment. Sonya, though, free to push the bottom lane right now, will have to be dealt with shortly. Top fort going down, bottom fort threatened. Is Boto going to help on out here? 10s are in for Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. We've got the Purifier Beam, Wave of Force, Ancestral Healing, Commandeer Odin. Waiting to see what variant's going to end up picking here. Hebrew Hammer gets to lock in. 10s are very close, about to be tipped over by Kentucky Fried Falstad. Looks like we got Mighty Gust, Leap, Cocoon so far. There's the Light Bomb. Shield Wall was ultimately the choice for Varian, and we've got Mind Control for Sylvanas. We don't have any minion support along with this wave because the camp has cut off the minion wave, but still this keep is getting very low. Charge Taunt is going to be denied by Magic Turtle. Light Bomb onto Krogden, stun onto one. Purifier Beam coming on out, trying to burn down that. Oh, it manages to burn down the cocoon, actually. Emsky, though, in trouble, is locked on, and Artanis will fall.
Dust to dust.
Bottom keep wall went down, top keep wall was taking some damage. And as often happens on Haunted Mines, winning the objective somehow translates into more siege for your opponent. Unfortunate. I do like how they use the mines to play around and get some ganks, though. That was pretty cool. Kentucky Fried Falstad doing their camp cycles once again. Falstad going to try to take this top one. A little bit of a greedy play, but it looks like it's going to work out for them. Hebrew Hammer coming on through. Won't get to the camp in time. Gonna hit the charge, wants a taunt, gonna get one onto Anduin, trying to start a fight. Dice, disengage gust from Boto. Meanwhile, Sapper's in the bottom lane, threatening. Have to be dealt with here. Safe Siege picked up by Kentucky Fried Falstad. They are staying as 5 right now. Boto thinking about going down, but not going to go for it. Hebrew Hammer just running right at him, wants to find someone to charge taunt. Nice dismount from Falstad. This is kind of what I identified in the draft. Kentucky Fried Falstad. Very strong with the siege, very strong with the camp clear. And so far they've done a, I can't say they've done a great job at avoiding the fight because they are down 8-1 in kills, but despite all those kills, they are still ahead on the map. And that, in the end, that's really what matters. Undead getting ready to spawn. Looks like the crew is going to come on down here. Try to work together, although they've got to watch out because, you know, fights are what they've been avoiding particularly effectively, and it's very hard to get away from a fight here in the mines. Right now on the top side, Show and Gall Rescue Rangers just trying to get their lanes evened up. But moving as 5 are the members of Kentucky Fried Falstad. Trying to keep an eye on things. Looks like they will be coming on down. Full 5v5 in the mines right now. Boto has been seen. Manages to get on out of there, and they are all going to retreat. Nice escape there from Kentucky Fried Falstad. Just keeping an eye on them. Where are they going? What's the plan? Looks like they are going to pick up some skulls of their own. Keeping the lane pressure up. Kentucky Fried Falstad. Sonya making sure the top wave isn't collapsing too hard here. Sapper camps are starting to come up again. Ready here on the low side. And it looks like that will be the call for Kentucky Fried Falstad. We are even on the skull counts. Only the boss skulls remain. See him down there? Get him down there. And those skulls may remain unclaimed for the rest of the game unless someone really wants to jump on down there and do it. Emski gets stunned for the contest. Someone's got to get on the point, though. There's the leap. Krogdon stuns 3. There's the light bomb. Oh, no, but the gust pushed them away. Honey Badger in trouble is forced to move on back. Oh, no. Bit of anti-synergy there from Kentucky Fried Falstad, but it looks like they're all going to get out to tell the tale. He did manage to keep the camp as well. Siege camps are now up on both sides. How you doing, Rocka? How was your cast? No, I don't think there's any redirecting of viewers on YouTube. Don't believe that is a thing. At least yet. I would imagine that's a feature YouTube would have to look into if they want to be, you know, a regular streaming platform. Taunt goes out onto Sonya. Krogdon trying to get away. Does have some shielding there. Is Emski not going to get a swap there? Hebrew Hammer managing to avoid the gust with the terrain. Moves forward, trying to get Killer Fairy. Does do so. Leap into the back. Krogdon trying to trade out here, but will be going down. Magic Turtle trying to move away. Emski looking for some cooldowns. Chases on forward with that Zealot charge. Come on, give me a swap chase. There it is. Yeah, Magic Turtle caught and will go down. Triple kill here for Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers, and this keep is looking mighty juicy. You talked a lot and no one got mad about it. Oh, isn't that the way sometimes? Top keep goes down. Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers have a path to victory through the top lane. Just moving around as 5 here. They're about to have their 16s. And it looks like they're going to head down to the mines to try to get this objective rolling. Unfortunately for them, their boss is going to be pushing the fortified lane of Kentucky Fried Falstad here. Boss goes down. Skulls are collected.
And unleash your boundless anger.
Right now, trying to think about where to come up. Looks like they're coming up here onto the bottom lane, and here they go. They charge onto Honey Badger. They're looking for Killer Fairy. Artanis has put into the cocoon here. Nice job with the Razzle Dazzle disengage. Boto pushes them away just for good measure. And now the golems are spawning. Bottom side is cleared up. Skull Golem gonna try to be supported here. Ooh, the root goes out onto Boto. Oh, what a capitalization by the members of Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. The boss hit the root, and then all of a sudden, Falstad was gone. Now this top golem, it's going to be worked on by the minions and whatnot, but it could take a chunk out of this keep unless it's answered. But we might see Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers just try to parlay this into a core push. If they can find another pick or two, they can definitely roll on through. Tazak in the Odin continues the pressure on forward. Keep looking very worse for wear. There's the swap. Emsky in some trouble there. Nice dive. Sylvanas goes down. Honey Badger gets hit with the laser. Keep is low, being taken down here. 4 members left on the defense for the members of Kentucky Fried Falstad, and here they come. Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers wants the core. Boto flipped in. Manages to roll away from the boss stun, but will fall to the taunt combo. 2 members down here. Krogdon now being pushed away as the core shielding is now gone. Magic Turtle next to fall, and this looks like it's going to be a core rush. Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers manage to use the objective to their advantage, and they will win game number 3 in this best of 3. Well played, and GG. Very nicely done. Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. It looked like they were on the back foot there as Kentucky Fried Falstad did a very nice job of controlling the map, but taking advantage of the offers given. They grab the pick onto Falstad, they find more under the keep, and that's a win. 2-1 series victory for the side of Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. Let's go to the postgame. Check out the stats here. Boto on the Falstad leading the way in siege and hero damage for the side of Kentucky Fried Falstad there. Tazak on the Tychus, top hero damage, slightly ahead of Frank there with the 32,000 on the side of Cho and Gall Rescue Rangers. Take a look at the talent as we update our scoreboard to reflect reality, and we will go ahead and close out this show. Alrighty. Alright, folks, that will be it for tonight's Road to Nexomania cast. Thank you so much for coming on by and checking me out. If you're here watching the live cast, make sure you drop a like there underneath the stream. Let me know you're here. Let me know you're enjoying it. Very much appreciate it. If you want to see all of my official casting content, it's all here on YouTube at Crush Casts. You can also see my shorts mirrored over on TikTok at Crush Casts. And if you want to see what I'm up to and see all of my upcoming casts, you can see those on Twitter at Crush Casts as well. We're going to be on our way here, but thanks for coming out. I'll look to pick up some more casts next week. But until then, it's been real. I'll see you next time. Bye.